is module 4, and the first question I had, I answered is the digital identity is different from real world self by usernames and passwords, such as like email, social media, Twitter. You get on through there by using, um, a certain type of code to get in there, rather than going to a bank or something like that. All you need is your ID and you as a person to be there. I think it's a lot different now. If you have a social media platform or even something like an online banking, you would need a certain passcode to get in to certain information that's private, um, rather than going in person in the real world. Um, I think it's a lot harder to crack into something cyber rather than I don't know, it's someone going in person. The reason why I say that is because you have to go to certain different securities to get into um, someone's privacy in a website or even online banking as well. Um, Second question, I'm very dependent on technology. Um, my career path is in marketing, so I need technology in order to get connected to certain consumers, and branch out my product and services like I want to. I feel like if I didn't have that, it'd be it still is possible, but it would be a little difficult for me to connect to people, especially at a broader range. Going to overseas, or someone that's 3,000 miles away. Get connected to that way. So it makes it a lot easier for me, um, to use technology and stay connected with my family and work as well. Using my smartphone, uh, a text away can get to 3,000 miles away in a second. It's just, I think it's crazy. Rather than doing snail mail that takes a while to get uh, to different places. I had to sneeze. Sorry. Um, Third question: technology keeps me organized and connected. It's useful for emails, work, calendars I have on my smartphone that I use to keep organized. Sometimes I forget, you know, what I have for appointments, and I feel like having my smartphone, jotting it down on the calendar, and setting up, updates letting me know, I have to do this at a certain time and a certain day. Um, Keeps me in line with what I need to do for work. Um, Texting family members, schoolwork as well. That definitely helps me out. I pay the bills online. I use my calendar for that as well. I got to pay them this month, rather than just writing it down, and it's making it a lot harder because I got to scroll through pages to find that, which a smartphone can alarm me when it's due. Um, Fourth question. Digital identity is a representation of myself. So people like to follow trends, you know, and what's going on in the world now. Gossip, politics, um, fashion, technology. The new iPhone 7 came out, and I think social media platforms like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram show pictures and show information about different technologies that will help people make the decision of buying, or even getting more information about it. Like an example is, say if I post something on Facebook and I said need help finding a laptop, any suggestions, I would get comments at the bottom of it, people helping me of getting the idea of opinion of which one is the best product for me. I think that's great. People do that. Um, Social media is key for that. Which I depend on a lot. I depend on social media to keep up to date with different things. Um, my online identity is like a performance, because I want to give a good impression to people that is not going to meet me face to face anytime. And we have different ways to get connected to people through Skype, FaceTime. We can get connected virtually. Some to say, some sort of say. Um, So what I do is I have actually a fitness page on my Instagram that I want to influence people to actually, stay healthy and try to do the right things to live a positive life and to you know better themselves. So I post videos, I post pictures of you know hopefully something that can influence them of bettering themselves, whether they want to get bigger or they want to lean out, get skinny. I have different ways to actually help them out. Maybe that will influence them at the end of the day. Um, and the last question is my behavior online and rather than public. It's the same. I want to be professional at all times. I don't want to get a bad impression, like I said before. I think online is like I think it's online is like meeting someone in person as well, because we have different ways to see them face to face. So you always want to give a good impression. You never want to just act up online and then see them face to face and act different. It's just I think that's two personalities to me, and I can't keep up with that. So online and face to face, I keep the same. Professional, outgoing, um, kind. And those are the three things that that is very big to me. And last question: how does digital identity affect your sense of who you are as a person? Um, I think I'm the same. Honestly, it doesn't really affect me as well. It just makes things a lot easier for me. I think people nowadays lose themselves to um, digital identity because they can be whoever they want. They can take different pictures of people, different people, and become them. There's a lot of identity theft online, and I feel like can become anybody on there. So I think with me personally, doesn't affect me as much because I'm just going to be who I am, no matter online, in person. It's not going to change. Thank you.